Hello everybody! Welcome to my channel English with Monsef. In this video, I'm going to show you how to introduce yourself in a professional way, of course by using appropriate phrases. So, do you know how to introduce yourself in a professional way? Well, when you are about to introduce yourself to someone that you are meeting for the first time, you should use appropriate phrases and keep your speech short and simple in order to catch the attention of the listener and keep it until you finish introducing yourself. In general, these are the main asked questions. What is your name? Where are you from? And what do you do? Of course, there are other questions related to the place of work that we shall see in the next video. You should answer these questions in a professional way. So how are you going to do that? Let's do that step by step. The first step is greeting. When you meet someone for the first time, it's better that you smile and say hello. But nowadays, many people say hi instead of hello. And by the way, hi is less formal than hello. You can also say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the time of the day. You can also say, may I introduce myself? Or can I introduce myself? One more thing, be careful of shaking hands. There are some people who don't shake their hands. So, the best thing to do is to wait and see if the other person is willing to offer his or her hand first. The second step is stating your name in a clear way. It's fine to say just your first name, but if you say your family name, do not be so quick. Have a pause in between. More than that, if your listener finds it really difficult to pronounce your name correctly, spelling it is the best option. So, I can say, hello, my name's Monsef. I can also say, hello, I'm Monsef. If it's morning, I can say, good morning, I'm Monsef. The third step is stating your nationality. In the workplace, you may meet people from different countries, so it's better that you state your nationality when introducing yourself. I can say, I'm Moroccan, or I'm from Morocco. I can also specify whereabouts in Morocco. So I can say, I'm from Tangier, Morocco, or I'm Moroccan, I come from Tangier. The fourth step is stating your job title. Of course, depending on your job, you may be an accountant, a freelancer, a banker, a sales manager, a software developer, an engineer, an employee, and so on. You can introduce your job title by using plus an article, a or en, depending on the first letter of your job, plus the job title. Or you can say, I work as plus an article a or en, depending of course on the first letter of your job, plus the job title. For example, you can say, I work as a technician, or I'm a freelancer. If you want to specify more your field of work, you can use one of these phrases, involved in plus verb plus ing. So you can say, I'm a software developer. So I'm involved in designing software applications. Another phrase that you can use is responsible for plus verb plus ing, or in charge of plus verb plus ing. So you can say, for example, I'm a human resources manager. So I'm responsible for recruiting new employees, or I'm in charge of recruiting new employees. The last step is stating the name of the company that you work for. You can say, I work for X company, and X refers to the name of the company. By the way, we don't say I work in X company, but we say I work for. You can say I work with X company when you are working as a freelancer for a specific period of time. But if you are a permanent employee, you should say I work for X company as an example. Finally, when you finish introducing yourself, your listener may say, pleased to meet you, or nice to meet you. You can respond to these phrases by repeating them and adding the word to. So you can say, pleased to meet you too. And you should raise your voice when pronouncing the word to. So that's it. That's how you can professionally introduce yourself. I hope that this lesson was beneficial for you and you enjoyed watching it. In the next video, I will explain to you how to introduce your place of work. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Hit the button like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you are always updated. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next lesson.